Hey guys, welcome back to Ashley's Homestead Adventures. And today it's the weekend and we have not gotten any planting done today. But I wanted to pop in for a couple different reasons. The first one is I wanted to let you guys know, those of you who have been here for a while know that we do kind of two different seasons on our channel. In the wintertime, it's all about the animals. The garden is... Somebody stepped on a food bowl. The garden is put to bed. And so we focus on, growing our meat. We focus on the animals and the cuteness of the babies. And we have that season. And then as spring approaches, then we kind of kick it into garden mode. And so it is spring, and so I have kind of kicked it into garden mode, but we do have in spring and fall, we do have a little bit of a kind of a, I don't know, a pushover season, or a mixed season where sometimes I don't get out to the garden. And of course, some of you know, but some of you don't know, we are growing our farm and our homestead and my business. So today was spent 100% working on the groom shop, which is my business. And, sometimes you have days like that. Sometimes you have construction days and, days where you're not really getting anything farming or gardening done. So just so you're aware, we are switching into garden season. And so you are going to be seeing less of the animals. However, tonight, because I didn't do any planting, I thought, well, I'll just take you along for evening chores. So we've got everybody pretty much, fed. The feed is pretty much dispersed, but I do have to go out and get the girls. All the girls are out in their pastures, so come along with me. It's always kind of a circus getting the girls in. So let's see what we can get into and see how smooth or ruckusy it goes. So as you can see, Mr. King is eating on his hay, and I did let him out yesterday with the girls, and he didn't show a ton of interest, so I don't think the girls are in season at the moment. But after I sheared the girls, I do think it's possible that he can cover them now. And I'm not fully convinced. You guys will have to look at Vanilla for yourself, but I'm not fully convinced that he didn't get Vanilla. But the calves have all been grained and hayed, and of course I cleaned pens this morning. So and we are into high tick season. I did find a bunch of ticks on my horse today, so I went to researching what to do for that. And best thing is just ivermectin, which is what I worm her with, and fly spray. So preventative mainly. The chicks, we took care of the chickens this morning. They're all good. As you can see, the girls down there are ready to come in. Turn my hot wire off so I don't zap myself on top of everything else here. I'm coming, girls. I've got my bucket of alfalfa pellets. Don't think I'm coming down here unarmed. You guys ready to come in? All right. Well, you did a good job eating up that pasture. Missy Velvet, you're just gonna have to wait. You can't be trusted. Girls, ready? All right, let's see here. That's my fence. All right. Come on. There you go. Keep going. Don't get crazy on me now. Reese's tries to stop me so that I grain her right here, right now. She's beating me up as I speak. And I love every minute of it. You better hurry, Reese's. Leaving without you. Yeah. Come on. Okay, the fence is off. We'll take a shortcut. Look at how big Vanilla is looking on the left. When I sheared her, I kind of thought, maybe baby. They also discovered that the calves get sweet feed yesterday. So now when they come in, they check all the pans of the calves, see if there's sweet feed in there for them. I'm coming. Oh God, Oreo. All right. Hang tight now. Hang tight. There you go. Looks like your minerals are looking good. Yeah, so if you look at Vanilla and Reese's are same age, and Reese's is here, Vanilla's here. She's looking pretty wide to me. I don't know though. Reese's is looking a little wide too, so I don't know. Maybe it's wishful thinking. If that's the case, it will be the beginning of May. That precious barn cat snoozing. So, hey Lils. The barn cats got kicked out officially of the shop today. So their food bowl moved up here on top of the doghouse. And we're going to try to train them to stay out of the shop and be out in the barn primarily. They can go in the shop, they can come and go as they please, but we're not feeding them out there anymore. Or in there, I should say. All right, let's go get Antsy Pantsy. And I'll show you guys how the winter sowing jugs are doing. There has been, I think, maybe some freezer burn on a couple of them, but I think they'll recover because we have had, I say freezer burn, but freeze burn. We have had some really cold nights. I mean, like 24 last night. Let's see here. So, you see in there, it cannot be lack of nutrients. I really don't think that they've ran out of nutrients. Because look at how good those guys are doing. These are both cauliflower. And this is cauliflower also, but this is a purple variety. So it's got more anthocyanins in it, so it's going to be purpler. Let's see. Some cone flowers. These are some celery. And petunias. And Salpigliosis isn't doing as good as I'd like it to, but I've got a couple. Oh, yep, just a few. This is my lavender. Yeah, the lavender's doing okay. My snapdragons, they're doing okay. Getting bigger. More petunias, and these are the lace veil petunias. I'm excited about those. Oh, this is the salvia. Salvia is a perennial, so to grow it from seed takes a long time. More petunias and more. This is Chinese white celery. It's doing pretty good. So we got some growth, which is wonderful. Let me get Miss Thang's halter on here. So let's see if I can show you guys. These are the things that the ticks are leaving on her. They're these big welts. So I went over with a fine-tooth comb this morning. Get out of the way, kitty. You're going to get run over. Alright. Come on, crazy girl. Green everything's getting. Beautiful. So blessed. Right hand turn, Clyde. Good girl. Make room for mommy. Jeez. Hey, Forrest. All right. And I did not forget to fill her grain before I brought her in tonight. Her grain bucket is full. And she finally is looking better weight-wise. I was really worried about her there for a while. I mean, she's old. She's 26 years old, but old or not, I like my horses to be in decent shape. I like to keep them lean, especially when they're older, because it's better on their joints, but I do not like them thin to where I can see all their ribs. So she's got a little ways to go yet, but she is starting to fill out again. That 2,200-mile trip from Oregon to here, the big move, took its toll on her. But I was very happy to see when I sheared the sheep that they are all in really good shape, so that made me feel good. It's always so hard to tell with sheep, you know, what they look like underneath all that wool, and so when you shear them, it's always a good judge of, okay, I'm doing a good job. Oh, Mr. King's growing up to be a handsome boy. Yes, you are. It's too bad you're such a butthead. He did pretty good when he was out yesterday. I will say that. I don't let the dogs in here when he's out because he has taken to charging the dogs, but he just has so much energy. Can't really blame him. You know, he's a young male. There we go. They're pretty. Looks like we got some daffs coming. And the onions are looking good. It's like 107 onions or something. And you know, I've been talking about getting this garden cleaned up. And of course I haven't done it. I haven't had time. But We have dahlias coming up. And this is my no-till garden. This is the garden that I did just in wood chips last year and compost, and then left it and went back to Oregon. And so it's a little bit of a wreck, but it's got some beautiful things in it. We have strawberries and my columbines are coming back beautifully. That is the most exciting thing in the whole wide world. The asparagus is coming back. And of course there's onions dotted throughout. So even there's strawberries all the way out here. Even in neglect, we are growing food, which is just a beautiful, beautiful thing. There's something else out here I wanted to show you guys because it tickles me. All my fruit trees are starting to flush. Look at this. Look at that sweet, sweet blossom. It's a Florida peach. Holy cow. Look at that. I mean. Ah, this is the moon glow pear. Look at all of those blossoms, you guys. Oh my god. The nectarine that it was so tiny I wasn't sure it was going to make it. Sweet little blossom right there. You go, little nectarine. Oh, it's awesome. I tell ya. When you have a love for neighbor's dog. I'm not trespassing, buddy. It gets upset if anybody gets too close. My poor, I believe those are Japanese laurels. They got zapped for the first time. We've owned this property since December of 2021. And I had never ever seen them get zapped. And in that, what'd they call it? They called it the Arctic freeze that rolled through in like December, and we had minus 18 wind chills. Yeah, it killed them. So, I don't know. It just, everything, it amazes me, even when I feel like I'm struggling to keep up. You know, everywhere I look, there's a task list, there's something to do. And it feels like I'm behind, you know, everywhere. And then you go out and you look at these fruit trees, and it was 24 degrees last night. And there they are with their flowers just shining through, going, I'm growing for you. And it just, you know, the blessings are there every day if you just look for them. And the things to be grateful for are there. You just have to look for them, and you have to remember to feel blessed every day. So I hope you guys had a beautiful day and enjoyed this little update, and I will see you guys on the next one. Yours truly.